Hi, this is Margaret with Nixie, and today I'm going to talk about measuring bags. The proper way to get your length, your width, and your height, all those measurements to send to the factory in China that you're working with or your sourcing company, whoever is going to develop these for you and manufacture them. I'm going to start with 3 flat bags. It's pretty simple, no gusset. So a bag like this we would call a flat bag. It's 2 panels sewn together with one seam here, one seam here, no gusset. So a gusset would be the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute when I show you some bigger bags. But for the length, you're going to measure from this point to this point on the bottom. That'll give you your length. And then it has no width, although with a little padding, if you measured this, it would probably be about a 1/2 inch. But don't give any width to the factory, and the height would be from this bottom point to this top point. You would measure on the side, and if you want to be really thorough, you could measure in the center from the bottom to the top, but typically it's here to here. Some bags will curve out when you get to the top, have a little some other dimensions going on. In that case, you would give the height on the side and the height in the center. But for a flat bag like this, you can give the height measuring from here to here, and that's fine. Since this has a zipper in the front, I would measure from here to here just to give the zipper length. And then also you want to give them the wristlet length, which would be if you flatten the wristlet and you measured the top to the bottom, and that would be the length, and then you're going to measure the width here. So you don't open it up and measure here all the way to here. You're going to flatten it, and you're going to give them the length of the wristlet from the D-ring to the tip to the end, and for the length, and then the width is here, the width of this little wristlet. And I think that's it for this one. Oh, and you can also give the size of the pull. If you know you want your pull rectangular shape like this, measure from here to here, give them the length and the width. There you go, that's that one. Here's another flat bag, which is envelope style. Looks like an envelope. So in this case, again, you would measure the length and the height. And then you also want to give them the size of the flap, because if you don't, they will guess and possibly won't get it right, or make it how you want it. So to be specific, you could open the flap and measure from here to here. And I need to pull out. And you want to measure from here to here. See how it comes down and then goes down here. So you're going to give them this measurement, and then you're going to give them from here to here, and then you're going to give them this measurement. So for something like this that's very specific and it's got all these different lines, it's probably better to draw this on a piece of paper. Just a rectangle, draw your flap, and put this measurement, this little measurement, this measurement. It seems a little tedious, but they'll get it right. Otherwise, you might get one without this little edge, which you want the edge. It's a little added detail. And this may be little, or it might be really big, so you definitely want to give them that size. And then this is another flat bag, but it's got a fold over. So it's a fold over clutch, so you're going to give them length. You're going to give them height when open. Make sure you say when open. And then height when closed. And then we have no gusset. And in this case, if you want the 2 different materials, you love the velvet and then the PU, you want to give them the size of the velvet. The PU is this wide, the velvet is this wide, and so you want to end this high would be the velvet. So you want to give them that whole size of the velvet, so that they know. And if you want to be really specific about the pom-pom, you want to give them the diameter of the pom-pom. And if you like how it hangs, you're going to give them the amount of rings on the chain. So this one is, see, this is an O-ring that connects to the zipper pull. So this is a zipper pull, but it connects to the zipper there, the zipper teeth, the zipper slider. Okay, so we have zipper teeth, a zipper slider, and then this is an O-ring connected to the slider. And then we have 6 rings on the chain, and then we have, or links on the chain, and then we have another O-ring here that is connected to the ball. So you're gonna wanna be specific unless you really don't care. And then you just say, I'm on a tight budget, give me one link, or just an O-ring with the other O-ring and no chain. And then we have a magnetic snap here, which I guess I'm only talking about sizing, but giving you a little detail. Some snaps are not magnetic, this one's magnetic. Okay, those are flat bags. Now moving on to a larger tote with a gusset. I'm gonna start with this one. Ooh, I might need to, ooh, shaky, shaky. Okay, so something like this, again, your length, I would always measure on the bottom. You're gonna measure from here to here. That's gonna give your length. You're gonna measure from here to here for your width or depth. And then you're going to measure from the bottom here all the way to the top for your height. And again, you can give a center height as well, which is probably about the same. And in this case, we have a gusset, which the other ones didn't. So that's the width, or you can call it depth of the bag, which is from here to here. And then these have handles. So you're going to tell the factory the center drop size or measurement, which is going to be when you drop the bag, you're holding the handles. It's measured from the very top here to here, and that's your center drop. And from there, they'll be able to figure how much material they need to make the straps long enough to meet that center drop. And then you also want to give them the width. These are really wide handles. And so if you want something specific like that, you need to let them know. So for handles, you're going to give them center drop measurement, and you're going to give them the width. And that's it. Pretty simple. This one has a zipper on the inside. So if you do want a zipper pocket on the inside, you want to give them the size of the zipper pocket, length, size of the zipper length, and then height. So how long do you want the pocket? And here's one more tote. Again, you're gonna measure. This one has a little more going on. So I wanted to show you measurements on this one. This is called a T-base. It's got a seam going down and then across, and that's it. The other one had a seam going here and here and here and here. This one does not. This one just has a seam here and here. So it's called a T-base. So you want to give the measurement for the length, same deal from here to here. And then your depth or width is going to be, you're going to measure this T-base from here to here. And your height is going to be from the bottom here to the top. And in this case, and then we have the handles, so you're going to give the center drop and the width. And then this has a pocket in the front, so you need to be specific about that. Ooh, flies. And give them the size of the pocket. So you're going to give length and height. Length and height of just the pocket. And then from the handles, they'll know to take it down. Oh, and then give them the height of the bottom border so that they know how high to come up on the bag. If you give them all those measurements, you should get the sample that you want. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. info@NixieInc, NixieInc.com, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.